I can see but not read. So this says, this is a story about a prince and a princess. You know a princess?
Yes.
And a prince?
Yes.
Okay. And this says Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince called Ronald. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle.
I could not sum it up in one word. I would need tons of time. Everything has been a first time. Everything's been a first. This continent is a first. This country is a first. This temperature is a first. These people are a first. The food is all a first. And the experience itself is not like any other experience I've had in my life. I've been part of organizations that do good things, but it's never really involved this much true hands-on being right in the project, actually doing it. That is a first as well. You know, my role was really very simple, helping to interview the kids and you know, being part of the team. But what I got back, the love and the kindness and the playfulness from all the children in each village feels like I received much more than I gave. I hope I was useful.
I don't know what to say right.
I hope I was. I hope I was. I genuinely feel like I received far more than I gave.
When you look at to be honest, the minute amount of money it takes for them each year to go to university, it's shocking, to be honest. It's like I was saying, like, I wish that I could help them all, because it's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money, so I don't know. I mean, we got to do something to help them. I mean, if we all choose one child to help, then a lot of children can better themselves. So, yeah.
The face is changing children's lives. Every single one of the children that we sponsor has a better shot at a future than they did if we weren't sponsoring them. There is no denying that this organization is doing a tremendous work for a lot of children, and it even seems like it isn't just the child that we're affecting, it's the community, it's the village, it's the whole family. Because, you know, as one child moves on, they can hand down their uniform and their textbooks to their younger siblings, which means more children have the opportunity for the education. But FACE is helping fill a need and is impacting lives, absolutely.
Their upbringing has had an impact on them psychologically. So most of them, even though naturally they were intelligent, but because they see themselves poor, they were coming to school with tattered clothes, not having shoes, they were not having the school supplies. But because FACE came into their life and we've been giving them uniform, you realize that their appearance, they have appeared to be one of the best neatly dressed kids. And then again, that alone, and by selecting them, is telling them that yes, someone has recognized me as a human being, someone somewhere loved me, and that was actually psychologically boost their morale, because now they can rub shoulder to shoulder with other mates who are fortunate to come from a very good background.
When we drove in this morning, I saw one of the guys we started 11 years ago who started from a basic primary one, and now he's going to Kwame Nkrumah University. That is very impressive, and then they feel proud that they were part of the program, and that's what we want to see. Like I was telling the kids this morning, I expect all of them to grow up to be good kids in order to help themselves and also to help the village where they come from.
Since the last 7-8 years that we introduced this program in my local area here, several children have passed through. When you finish the junior high school, then you go to secondary school, then we replace you with somebody. So for the past 8 years, there have been several children. We say 23 are being sponsored at the moment. That means 23 for this year. But in the past year, several children had passed through. So without FACE, some of these students couldn't have gone to school. So this foundation has done very well.
Your dollar is going so far and doing so much, and they are so grateful. I find that they are just really thankful for the chance.
Well, about FACE. This year, also we've seen increase in numbers through the generosity of our supporters back in Canada. We have been able to raise a lot more money this year, and so we've been able to expand the program this year. We added one more village, Bibiani, in the western region, Suzanne in Ejura, also doing very well in Ejura, and I think just in that town alone of Ejura, I think Suzanne is going to be sponsoring maybe 125 kids. So that makes us the total number of students this year that we're going to sponsor probably will increase from 400 last year to about 425 this year. And when you look at it from maybe 11 years ago when we started, and that's a tremendous increase from like 30 kids sponsored the first year to 425 this year.
It is amazing what level of survival I've seen from people who have what we would consider less than nothing. Not being able to afford a school uniform to send your child or textbooks. It's the greatest need. It's been overwhelming. The first several days I actually found it emotionally overwhelming to see so great a need, especially coming from a culture that has so much. It's a complete opposite. I'm thankful that I had the opportunity to come and be a part of this team, and I think that's a really important thing for people to know, that this is a team. This is not a one-man show. It could not be done by one person, but there are amazing people that are doing a tremendous work all year long to make this 2 weeks happen. And I'm truly thankful. It has opened my eyes, it has filled my heart, and I feel very blessed to have been a part of this.